So right now we have DCP with us who can speak.
ಇದೊಂದು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲೂ.
DCP Mr. Bhimashankar right here with me.
So what do you have to say about this entire incident which has claimed the lives of two people? When did this particular incident happen?
This unfortunate incident happened today morning around 20:30. In this incident, a metro pillar that was being constructed, for which preparation was made by using the steel components, and they had constructed the centering for further constructing the pillar. Unfortunately, it has collapsed, and due to which it fell on bike motorist, and leading to death of two people who were traveling on that bike. The bereaved person, the deceased person, is a software engineer working in Manyata Tech Park. She was traveling along with her husband and children to Manyata Tech Park from Hormao, and this unfortunate incident has taken place. Immediately, both the child and mother were shifted to this Altius hospital, but unfortunately, the treatment was not successful, and both have died.
So what is the health condition of the person who has survived now? Because we heard that the couple were traveling on the bike.
Yeah, fortunately both the remaining two survivors are safe. Husband Lohith and baby Vismita, both are safe.
Okay, both are safe. Sir, has there been any party to this particular case? Has there been a suo moto case which has already been lodged by the police department now?
Right now, Lohith, who is husband of the victim, has already been drafting the complaint. So there is no need for us to register suo moto complaint because the complaint is being drafted.
Okay, sir, who are the parties in this particular complaint now?
First time that this is not the last time reported in Bengaluru. So this begs us to question, where is all the taxpayers' money going? Because this incident has claimed two lives and it's not a joke.
Yeah, this is an unfortunate incident. Yeah, earlier also there have been incidents, but right now our immediate concern is that these kind of issues should not repeat. So right now we have spoken to the concerned authorities. They are visiting the spot, and we have also called experts to come here and tell us as to what exactly has happened, what was the reason for the collapse of this pillar, and what rectification measure has to be taken.
Sir, will the remaining structure be removed because it is still dangerously hanging around there? So will it be removed very soon?
We will be discussing these issues with the experts.
Okay, sir. All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
sir, what is this, sir? Have you registered a case in this issue?
No, complaint is being drafted by victim's husband. So as and when they give complaint, it will be taken.
So, prima facie, what is the complaint about? What sections are registered against whom?
No, unless the complaint is given, how can we register a case? Once the complaint is given, once we register the case, we'll definitely let you know.
So, a lot of people are questioning now as to, we have seen earlier investigations too when the incident happens, case is registered, but the real people who are responsible for it are not, action is not taken against them.
See, I cannot tell about what has happened earlier, but in this case we already have called the experts to visit the spot so that we will come to know what exactly is the reason. And once we point out what exactly is the reason, then only we can take action.
So, BMSL officials also here, what have they said, told you, sir?
No, they are coming. We have spoken to the senior officers in the BMRCL. Once they come, they will also, they are also coming with the experts.
So, how many are injured and how many, can you give more details on that?
Two have died. Our injury agide avrige, ivrige Lohith and avrige illa. Only two, whoever has died are injured.
Okay. On that, DCP Mr. Bhimashankar Guled saying very clearly that two have died. They have registered. They are going to register a case after formally taking the complaint. BMRCL officials also going to reach, but the police say that they're going to register the case. But the question important is not about case. The question is the lives lost, and what will be the state agencies and the government give a response to the family as to why their loved ones lost their life. Is it the negligence? This is the negligence what you're seeing there. This is the issue why the people have lost their lives. Now, who will the government take action against the real people there? We have earlier seen too, but small official gets booked, but no one gets action actually convicted in this kind of cases. We have seen the pothole days. We have seen this is not the first time. This is several instances where experts and structural engineers have pointed out that some of the structures, BMRCL pillars, this is what I would like to focus that this is the pillar, this is the strength on which the vehicles would be flying. If God forbid it was been constructed and the pillar and that collapsed, then it would have been a much more bigger tragedy. Now begs the question about what is the kind of work being done, what is the kind of inspection being taken out by the BMRCL officials, what is the structural quality test being done. That is all into question right now. The Congress is quick to lash on to it and say that this is a 40% commission sarkar, indicating that there was since the 40% bribe is being taken, the contractors have to compromise on the quality of the structure. Now whether it has been compromised, it is matter of investigation.
Yes.
But politics is already being played out on that. But now important question is, what is the investigation will do? Whom will they hold responsible? Why did the pillar collapse? Those are the main questions here.
Okay, the police has registered a case already, remember, Imran, and yes, like you're pointing out, the Congress has already come out with a reaction stating that this is the result of the 40% commission government's work. But with regards to what really transpired, remember how the BJP spokesperson, the BJP representatives have already been saying that the BMRCL officials will be pulled up and accountability will be fixed. But we are also being told that partially this project was also given to a contracted company, the NCC Limited. Anything you've been able to hear on that front, whether some of those officials will be questioned in
की वजह से आज एक माँ और एक बच्चे की मौत हुई है. इसका मौत का जिम्मेदार प्योरली मौत का जिम्मेदार कोई बोला तो इधर का कॉन्ट्रैक्टर हो, ये इससे रिलेटेड जो कंस्ट्रक्शन के लिए रिलेटेड है वही डिपार्टमेंट के है. और ये जिसको कॉन्ट्रैक्टर दिया था, जो डिपार्टमेंट, जो पॉलिटिकल लीडर जो इसका डिपार्टमेंट का जो इसको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिया है वो भी प्योरली है. इनके नेग्लिजेंस की वजह से आज 2 लोग की मौत हुई है. आज इधर गरीबों की मौत बोले तो उनको बच्चों का खिलौना हो गया.
नाम आपका क्या रिलेशन है
सर?
आपका नाम?
मेरा नाम शाकिर अहमद, सुवर्ण कर्नाटक जनशक्ति वेदिका के.
अच्छा, आप एक्टिविस्ट हैं यहाँ पे?
हाँ सर.
तो आपने यहाँ पे स्पॉट पे जब हुआ इंसिडेंट?
एग्जैक्टली 10 बजे 5 मिनट में ये इंसिडेंट हुआ सर.
अच्छा, और डिटेल्स बताइए, क्या क्या आप उसको देख रहे थे?
सर इधर एक हफ्ते से वो बोल रहे थे ओके ये 10 घंटे 5 मिनट में वो जिधर एक्सीडेंट होते ही बच्चा इंतकाल हो गया. बच्चा इंतकाल होने के बाद उसकी मम्मी भी इंतकाल हो गई. जो ड्राइविंग कर रहा था वो बहुत सीरियस कंडीशन में. उसने एक बात भी हॉस्पिटल को उसको जो इंसिडेंट सीरियस था उसको हॉस्पिटल लेके जाने के लिए बैरिकेड ओपन करने के लिए हमने BBM इनसे रिक्वेस्ट किया, लेकिन कोई भी आया नहीं स्पॉट पे, कोई भी केयर ही नहीं किया. उसके बाद में पब्लिक की सपोर्ट लेके हमने हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट किया तो बस वो एक बंदा सीरियस में है, लेकिन 2 की मौत तो हो गई.
कह रहे हैं कि जो अब आपने कहा कि ये लोग नहीं तो आपसे कोई हेल्प नहीं आई, एम्बुलेंस आप खुद लेकर गए.
सर ऐसे इंजीनियर्स आगे पता नहीं वो कैसे दिमाग कौन सी कॉलेज से डिग्री लेके आए, लेकिन ऐसा करने की वजह से पब्लिक मरेंगे, इसके अलावा और होगा नहीं. अभी क्या करेंगे? कार्रवाई करेंगे, बोलेंगे बस वो अंदरवानी जो होगा उसका कमीशन जाएगा, उसका परसेंटेज जाएगा. उसके बाद गरीब की जो जान गई उसका तो गया, बस इतने में क्लोज हो जाएगा.
Angry local there and angry activists of this area saying that the incident happened around 10:05 and no one came to the help. In fact, they had a time to ensure that the victims also reached the hospital, and they said that he's questioning about the earlier incidents too, and how earlier incidents too, when the incidents happens, there's a coverage, but after that it's hushed up by the officials and the contractors there. But we are going to question this. We're going to question the highlight and show to our people the kind of work which is being done at the rate and in BMRCL, and BM will also hold the officials accountable as to what is the reason why this pillar collapsed. And as Congress alleges that it's a 40% commission is what led to the downfall of this pillar, is whether it's that allegations are true or what they have to say about the structural integrity of this of the structure, not just this pillar but across the pillars. Probably BMRCL has to do an audit of all the pillars, not just this which is being constructed. Now the other pillars also, about their safety, about their quality of the pillars there which are already been constructed, and whether they are up to the mark, or else we might see other major tragedy. But the locals are saying that they are angry, as you heard earlier just a few minutes before, some of the locals pouring out their anger that this kind of cases are registered, investigation happens, but real culprits are not brought to the book. Now this is an issue which is very, very important. BMRCL Metro is going to be the lifeline of Bengaluru, where lakhs of people already are using Metro to commute from their offices to their homes to for work, for carrying out personal work. Metro is a lifeline, and if this is the kind of pillar they have, where they're going to lose their life, it is going to be not being a lifeline for the Bengalurus here. Now this pillar, as you can see, is completely taken a bend there. Now the structural engineers and BMRCL officials are going to be here. We earlier spoke to Anjum Parvez, BMRCL commissioner also. He said that they are investigating the case. But what is the investigation? And if this is the kind of investigation where this is not the first time that pillar has collapsed, they have earlier too reported incidents. In fact, many of the environmental activists and even structural engineers had questioned that BMRCL pillars are not up to the mark and could pose a danger to the lives of citizens there. And unfortunately, 2 lives have been lost in Bengaluru today. And who's going to be responsible for that? Who's going to pay, is there any monetary compensation can make up to the loss of lives there? Now we have short while from now, the BMRCL officials are going to be there. We're going to be posing the same questions to them. But as of right now, case is registered. Going to be registered is what the DCP has confirmed us, and 2 people have lost their lives. The pillar is still banned.
Yes, absolutely. Times now will hold those accountable for the loss of these 2 lives. We're going to put some direct questions to the PMRC team. It is expected to arrive very shortly. Imran's already waiting for them. But before that,